Hey everybody, Eric Pate here, back with another video. Today I'm going to go through how I did in wildcard round and then make my predictions for the divisional round on who I think is going to go to the AFC and NFC championship games. But I'm also going to make new predictions too of those two games as well as a new prediction for Super Bowl 59, because I told y'all if I ever get a game wrong during the NFL playoffs, we will make a new video. I am still gonna keep up my old prediction videos, so I can just see how big of an idiot I'm gonna make myself look like. So, as we can see here, I just pre-selected before I started this video. I went through and wasn't pre-selected for the games. So what I decided to do is, before I get into the video, I want to show you guys what my picks were for Wild Card Weekend. And unfortunately, we wouldn't have a video if I didn't unfortunately get two games wrong. Why, you might ask? Well, because I did get two games wrong. Iconic thing was I got the first and last game of Wild Card Weekend wrong, and then I got the middle four correctly predicted. So for the first game, I picked the Chargers, but unfortunately the Texans ended up winning. The second game, I picked the Ravens, and they ended up winning. Third game, I picked the Bills over the Broncos. They ended up winning. As much as I hated doing this, I picked the Eagles, and the Eagles ended up winning. And I picked the Commanders over the Buccaneers, and we got that game right. The Buccaneers won. Unfortunately, though, I got the Vikings-Rams game wrong, to where now, so, as well. So let's go ahead and go through. First game we're going to look at is Texans and Chiefs. So the Texans have yet to make it to the conference championship round. I don't think they're quite ready quite yet, but I could be wrong. And I'm going to do this in order. By the way, this is in order on how I'm doing this in order on how the games are being played. The order the games are being played in. And I would say, though, Kansas City is kind of beat. No. Okay, we'll go to that game in just a second, even though I am going to have Buffalo. I think Kansas City is I think the Chiefs are going to be winning this game on Saturday. Now, maybe the Texans finally win and finally go to their first conference championship, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll come back to the Bills and Ravens in just a second. Next up, we have the Lions and Commanders. I just feel like the Lions are going to just tear through the Commanders. I just feel like they are going to tear through them. And I got a feeling that one of their threats for the Super Bowl was eliminated this week. I think there are two threats for the Lions for the Super Bowl when the postseason started. And that was the Eagles and the Vikings. And I feel like now, since one of their threats is taken away, I feel like the Lions is going to have a lot better chance to play closer to their Super Bowl. And I don't think Ford Field has ever hosted a conference championship game. And if the Lions happen to be the Commanders, this will be the first time ever. Let me fact check myself. I kind of was almost fully correct. Detroit has never had a conference championship game, even with the Pontiac Dome, which was their last stadium. The Lions have yet to host a conference championship game. And I think this year is the year they're going to host it for the first time. We'll talk about that here in just a few minutes on what happens if they do happen to host it. Next up, we got the Eagles and Rams game. Well, I mean, Rams basically ran away against the Vikings. So, but the Eagles, I have a feeling, are better built. So I think both home NFC teams are going to win this weekend. So I think Philadelphia is going to. I think the Eagles are going to go travel to Detroit and give the Lions a visit. Sorry if you keep seeing me in the ads here. I do want to apologize about that. There's no way for me to turn this off on this website. So, but I think Lions and Eagles are gonna be the two teams that we're gonna have to look out for. Now let's go back to the Bills-Ravens game. Okay, it's still cool. It's still not pre-selected here. Ravens, I feel like could possibly beat Buffalo, and we could have a rematch of last year's AFC Championship game. But at the same time, we could have. I think Buffalo is gonna go through the Ravens. So I think all home teams is gonna take round 2. This is just my honest prediction. I think all home teams are gonna take round 2. There's only one game I want wrong, and I want the Chiefs-Texans game to be wrong. Alright. If you choose just to watch my divisional round predictions, like I said, Connor Favorite Finesse will be awesome. I'll be right back if you are choosing to watch my new predictions. Alright. My new predictions. So, the conference championship game. We got the Lions. Lions and Philly will play first. So, typically, whatever conference is home, that conference championship game will be first. And since the NFC teams will be home this year, the NFC team will be home. Will be the home team. I think it's going to be a very back and forth Lions-Eagles game. But at the end, though, I think the Lions is going to finally have enough points for them to go to their first Super Bowl. I think this is the first time that Detroit's going to finally find that missing kink and finally go to the first Super Bowl. I feel like this is the Lions' year. I could be wrong. And then we've got the Chiefs and Bills, the only team that has actually been managed to beat the Chiefs this year with all their starters. And I think finally, after quite a few years of trying, I think this time the Bills are going to finally beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. And yeah, then we got the Super Bowl between the Lions and Buffalo. I think Detroit, like I just said, this is Detroit's year. I feel like it's really Detroit's year. I mean, Buffalo could also finally win their first Lombardi Trophy. Honestly, I do want the Super Bowl to be like this, mainly because if we get Lions-Bills, one of those teams is guaranteed to win their first Super Bowl at the end of the day. Sorry, I'm in a Discord, so if you saw that. So they're talking about something in that chat. So at the end of the day, though, Lions and Bills will be our Super Bowl matchup, and I think this year, I would keep saying this is the Lions' year. So, like, subscribe, comment, favorite, be nice, could be awesome. Maybe pay donate. See you.